Welcome to NXG Markets. This is Mohsen Ismail. Today we are going to, of course, as usual, cover the daily gold levels for Friday being the last day of the week, which makes it very important as well. Now, if you're coming in for the first time on NXG Markets, then please like, subscribe, and share the video as much as possible. Very soon, by Monday, you will be getting a very important video which we don't want you to miss on. This video will have a lot of information about what is exactly happening around the world, and you should be knowing it because things might change, and that is what makes the video so very important, which you will receive by Monday. So, well, let's get straight to what we do. First things first is, of course, with the fundamental. We don't have any important news for the USD today, being Friday, the August 8th. And so this is with the economic calendar. However, what I want you to certainly focus on is the BBC News. This is going to be the changing, or the thing that might impact today on the fluctuations for gold. With the news, like for example, look at the news which says Israel Security Cabinet approves plan to take control of Gaza City, which is a very important news because this has a lot of sentiments and emotions attached throughout the world, with the kind of protest, with the kind of rallies, with the kind of objections that is coming in from around the world. This can have a very big impact. Apart from that, there are sanctions, there are tariffs, news which are certainly affecting the market. However, the very important is, of course, the things which are to do with the war situations around the world, which can play a very important role in the coming time. And that is what the video is going to be in the future, which you're going to get on Monday. But today we are going to simply discuss about the levels and from there, we will move on just to understand as to what it is. Now, if you have seen our yesterday's video, you must have realized that the market has exactly touched the levels which we have said, and in fact, it has closed below our the range that we gave. So today we are going to, since today is a Friday and not a lot of economic calendar news, but yes, certainly there is a lot of global news which can impact today on a live basis. What means by this is that today the market can be in the range mode just like yesterday. However, what is the range that we need to be careful about, where we have support and resistance, is something that we will discuss and educate. Now, that reminds me of telling you that this entire video is only for the educational purpose, and don't take this as a financial advice, that this is something that you are supposed to do, but something that we think is better for everyone to do as an education is concerned. So please take this video as an on educational level, so it can be beneficial for you to analyze and think about what you think about it, what you understand about the market as well. Right now, today, when the market started, of course, we would consider 3400 as the point where we would understand as to what we might take as the range. So, considering this, since the market is below 3400, if the market from here, like it is doing over here, right now, this is very, very important for us to understand, is that the market from here goes down, has a testing level at 3389 to 3382. So you run about 5 points of something that you can always try and keep it, right? And if the market gets rejected over here, then you have it coming back towards 3409. Okay, this we are talking about the buy situations or the bullish fluctuation that we might see today as to how it might happen. Now from here, the market will definitely try to retest our 3397 to 3400 mark, and from there if it doesn't, if it gets rejected, if it takes the support and goes up, then it will certainly go for the 3423 mark, come down a little further, and then again on the retest, go up to 3440 mark. Now, this 3440 mark is the mark for the day which I want you to keep in consideration for the range of the day, the range where the market can reach if it gives a similar kind of fluctuation, which is bullish. The market certainly is, of course, in a bullish momentum, right? However, to focus on the points as to how it might happen as well. Now we can and we will have to understand that the market right now, since here, if the market certainly goes below this level, right, and then gets rejected at this point of 3388 to 3389, if it gets rejected at this point, then from here the market will certainly go down, right? And that is where we will consider the sell positions in the market. What is the first target that we can expect then is, of course, after it gets on the retest of 3389 and comes down, the first, of course, retest is 3375, from where the market will certainly try to go up a little, right? And if it does not, then you have the next target of directly at 3357 to 3350, okay, the max. And then you have a very good swing buy position right down here at 3345. So this is going to be an important level between 3345 and 3340. Okay, these are the important levels which we want you to make a note of today. We are not going to go into detail of 30 minutes and 15 minutes or so, but today is a Friday and we need to be careful on a Friday. So please make sure that you trade carefully, and make sure that you put in the stop loss, because today there is no fundamental news. It is going to be range bound, and the range can be fluctuating up and down as well. So you just got to know the range and the points that we have discussed, so that you know where you're supposed to open the position, wait for the support and the resistance, for the market to reach at its support and resistance, and then you open the trade. All right. Well, that's all I have for you today for this daily gold update. The rest, of course, the Bitcoin and Ethereum was also doing wonderfully because of the yesterday's speech and the things that are happening, the tariff that has been, the sanction that has been put on, whether it is related to India and several other nations across the world, whether it is a war situation that has given gold the boost, and of course, because of the American news, the cryptocurrencies are also getting pumped in. So, well, have a nice day. That's all I have for you today, and great life and happy trading. Thank you.